Good morning, Miss Wilson. I'm Claire, the occupational health nurse here at the company. Thanks for coming in today. How are you feeling?
Morning, nurse. I'm okay, I guess. The boss said it might be a good idea to get checked out. I've been getting headaches lately, and sometimes I feel dizzy when I get out of the truck.
I see. Thank you for sharing that. Headaches and dizziness can have several causes, so it's good you came in. Before we go into that, can I just confirm, have you had your blood pressure checked recently?
No, not for a while. Maybe last year at the company's annual medical.
All right. Well, I checked your blood pressure a few minutes ago, and it was 150 over 90, which is a bit higher than normal. That could be related to the symptoms you've described, so it's something we should keep an eye on. But don't worry, it's not dangerously high at the moment, just something we should manage early.
Hmm, I see. I've never really had any problems before. What could be causing it?
There are a few possible factors. Sometimes things like diet, lack of exercise, smoking, alcohol, or even stress can all affect blood pressure. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions about your lifestyle? It'll help me understand what might be contributing.
Sure, go ahead.
Great. Let's start with your diet. What sort of foods do you usually eat during your work week?
Well, I'm on the road most days, so it's usually truck stop meals. Burgers, pies, chips. It's hard to find healthy stuff when you're driving all day.
I completely understand. It's challenging when you spend so much time on the road. Do you eat much fruit or vegetables?
Honestly, not much. Maybe a banana or something if I grab one from home, but that's about it.
That's good that you sometimes try to include fruit. Even small changes can help. We'll talk more about some easy practical ways to make your meals a bit healthier in a moment. Can I also ask, do you smoke?
Yeah, I do. About 10 cigarettes a day, maybe more on long drives.
Thank you for being honest. Smoking can definitely increase blood pressure and put extra strain on your heart, so cutting down, even gradually, would really help. What about alcohol? Do you drink much?
A few beers after work, maybe 4 or 5 most nights. It helps me unwind.
Okay, that's quite common, especially after long shifts, but alcohol can also raise blood pressure if it's consumed regularly, especially more than two standard drinks a day. We can talk about ways to reduce that without making you feel deprived.
Yeah, I suppose I could cut back a bit.
That's a great attitude. And how about physical activity? Do you get any regular exercise outside of work?
Not really. I'm pretty tired after driving all day, so I just rest when I get home. I do some walking around truck stops, but nothing planned.
Understandable. Long hours behind the wheel can make it hard to find energy for exercise. But the good news is, even 30 minutes of moderate activity, like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming 4 to 5 times a week, can make a big difference to your blood pressure and overall health.
30 minutes doesn't sound too bad, actually. Maybe I could go for a walk in the evenings.
That would be an excellent start, Miss Wilson. Every bit of movement counts. Can I ask when you last had a checkup with your GP?
Oh, probably 3 or 4 years ago. I don't usually go unless I'm sick.
Right? I understand a lot of people are like that, but because your blood pressure is borderline high, it's really important to start regular checkups with your GP, ideally every 6 months at first. That way, they can monitor your progress and prescribe treatment if needed. Would you be willing to make an appointment soon?
Yeah, I suppose I should. I didn't realize my pressure was high.
That's great to hear. The good news is that with some small lifestyle changes, many people can bring their blood pressure down without medication. Let me summarize a few key things you can do. 1. Healthy eating. Try to reduce foods high in fat, salt, and sugar. Choose grilled instead of fried, and include more fruit, vegetables, and whole grains. Even packing a healthy sandwich or snack from home can make a big difference. 2. Cut down on alcohol. Aim for no more than 2 standard drinks per day and have some alcohol free days during the week. 3. Exercise regularly, about 30 minutes of moderate activity, 4 to 5 times a week. 4. Quit or reduce smoking, and if you'd like, I can refer you to our company's free quit smoking support program. 5. Visit your GP for a full checkup and regular blood pressure monitoring.
That all sounds doable, actually. I guess I just never thought about it much.
That's completely understandable. Many people don't until they get a reading like this. But it's great that we caught it early. Making these changes now will really help prevent future problems like heart disease or stroke.
Thanks, nurse. You've explained it really clearly. I'll book that GP appointment and try to make a few changes.
That's wonderful, Miss Wilson. You're taking the right steps. I'll note today's reading in your file, and if you like, you can come back next month for another checkup to see how you're progressing.
Yeah, I'd like that. Thanks again. I appreciate your help.
You're very welcome. Take care of yourself out there on the road, and don't hesitate to drop by anytime you need advice.